So, the episode didn't come out as planned. It's very short, I know, but we had a couple complications. I decided to film this episode outside, so that was the first problem. My neighbor was doing yard work on the other side of the fence, which I was on. He had not been doing gardening or doing his lawn before. He only started when I started to do my thing, which was a little inconvenient. But, I got through the episode, but halfway, like the entire half of the episode, I was talking about some people that I know personally, and I have now decided that I do not want to put that story out there because I think it's a personal story about someone that I kind of, know. Oh my god, look at him! What? Oh, he wants to be carried so bad. You want to say something? Putting it down. So I had to erase half of the episode, unfortunately. So next week, I'll have something better and longer on a better space. But I'm taking creative liberty and trying out new spaces and incorporating a little bit of reality into a very polished form of content, I don't have a studio. I have a bedroom and a backyard and a kitchen that I can film in. So I'm gonna, try to use all of my resources and test out spaces. But with that being said, here's episode 3. I hope you enjoy. And good luck listening to me rant. Well, things are not going as expected or planned. Well, welcome back. Episode 3, crazy. It took me a long time to put out episode 2, but it's okay because we're pushing through work and relationships and all of it, going crazy a little bit, but pushing through. There's bugs on my strawberries, and I'm living, loving, and laughing. I love a good off-brand Nutella and some crusty, warm strawberries. Great. Yeah, scream all you want. It's their backyard. You can't be mad. I literally never come out here. I swear if I get chocolate on this mic, I'm gonna jump off my roof. I'm gonna stop. Also, I might get stinged. I might get stung because there are wasps and bees in these 2 bushes. See, I have a lot of cute spaces on my backyard, but I don't know. This felt right to me. This spot right here. It just felt right. Well, I have a couple of things to talk about today. Mostly what I just watched and witnessed with my own virgin eyes. Chapter 2 of Bridgerton, season 3, I believe. Yeah. We saw boobs, bro. We saw literal boobs. Miss Penelope boobs. Real. I was flabbergasted. I literally yelped in my green Kia Soul outside of my Lowe's job eating tuna with rice and seaweed on it. It was insane. I could not believe my eyes. It was literally the most jarring, not in a bad way, but jarring to see her so vulnerable. But it felt usually, I read smut and all of that, so you would think that I would feel okay with seeing like a sex scene, in a show. No, I did not like this one for some reason. I hated every second of it because it's like a character that's so innocent and you think of them as so young that it like makes you feel a little uncomfortable and a little like, I don't know, it feels very like, what's it called? It feels like I'm like overstepping a line where I should not be seeing that, I might be broken in the head because, a girl has, watched stuff, so it's not like insane to see a scene like that. It's just the context of it all. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And I was literally, like, I felt so bad for the people that, like, parked next to me because I usually park pretty far away from the door. My manager's orders. And there's people, like, parked right next to me because it was pretty busy on a Sunday, on a Father's Day. Unprepared people, really, is what it was. Ooh. There was just, like, people coming out of the cars, and I was over here, like, literally a foot up on my dash and my bag behind my steering wheel, holding my phone up while I was charging it, eating my gross tuna plate with seaweed. Like, if you looked inside my car, I was literally like, what? And I was literally screaming. I've never been vocal about my emotions towards a show until I saw her being like, ooh, like undoing the little thing behind her. Oh my god. And him just like thrusting. I don't like it. It's really cringy to me. I need more, I'm sorry. I'll eventually stop, I swear, but sorry if this audio is like super shitty. I live next to a bunch of car dealerships, so as soon as people get their jobs done, they, rev up their cars right next to my house, my neighborhood. But with that, a day later came the very anticipated House of the Dragon season 2. I just watched it this morning, and holy fucking shit. In one episode, they gave us a mourning, a death, a betrayal, a scandal with Miss Allison and Mr. something Cole. I forgot his name. Kristen. Imagine. I saw this girl on TikTok literally before I started recording that explained it like this. Imagine if your father was falling apart because of disease. Your best friend betrays you because her father convinced her to bear an heir with her best friend's father, who is literally on his, like, last straw. Like, he's this close to hitting the hay. Hitting the... What's the saying? Hitting the grave? Hitting the ground? Something. And then your best friend eventually has kids with those kids, but your father named you the owner of his business. But since he had a son, he's now going to be in charge of it just because he's a boy. And his mother, your ex-best friend, is vouching for him and fighting for him to take your place. Sorry, there's things in my eyeballs. So then you have to fight for your rightful place as the owner. But you started dating your uncle and you're fucking him and you have, like, kids together. Not together, but, like, separate kids, but they're still you guys as kids. But that's fine because it's, like, your uncle. It's not like your brother and you're not a Lannister or anything. So that's fine. But it turns out the guy that you had a one-night stand that wanted to commit with you ended up switching up on you because you didn't want to go long-term and leave the business behind. So he turns on you, goes to your stepmom, and is giving her head. And he's like one of the security guards for the business. Think about it like that. The betrayal. But all the employees are witnesses to this war of siblings. Apologies for that. Yeah, so imagine your whole family is just going crazy. Your friends, your relatives, everyone's watching this go on, and the entire town or city or world, it's just a continent, is picking sides. And you're about to go to court, and you're going to take your people and their people to court, and then they're going to settle this, but with their own life. Put yourself in those shoes. I'm the worst, talker ever. I'm going to be cutting this down like crazy because I literally cannot form a sentence without being like, But yeah, loving the show. The ending, oh my god, when, Helena? I don't know, Egon's sister's name. When she was telling, the killers who was the boy or the girl from the babies, I literally thought she gave the baby girl away. Because if you don't know, they're twins. But it's a boy and a girl twins. So they don't know who's who. Even Aegon, in the beginning of the episode, he was, checking, their faces because they look alike from, afar. But damn, I cannot wait to see his reaction. A son for a son, bitch. You asked for it. Your brother did that. Your little brother? Yeah, he did that with his big-ass fucking dragon. He's the size of a state. But he doesn't look like it on the New York, is it a state building? It's a big pointy building in New York. They put a Valerian size balloon on it. Because, oh my god, everybody in the world is declaring for one house or the other. That's fucking cool. Mexico declared Team Black. That's how we do it. What's the U.S.? Well, I guess the U.S. is being separated by states because it is English, Europe and the states are the only ones caring about this, I think, right now. Yeah, I don't know who, all the states and places that are declared to Team Black. We'll see how things change as this show keeps going on, because I know it's going to end in Rhaenyra dying. And then Aegon dying too, but I don't remember how. Because there was a scene in Game of Thrones where the lady... What's her name? She was a girl and you killed her! That little girl, Lady Baratheon, the princess... I forget her name. It's Princess something, because her daddy, Stannis, was burn her, I need to win the war. Fucking dumbass. And then your wife killed herself, so you're the fucking crazy one, bitch. And I can't believe it's a one episode a week kind of thing. I really thought they were gonna drop the whole season yesterday. I was waiting because I didn't even look at it when it came out on yesterday. I just was waiting, and I was I need time to sit down, get a snack, and have no distractions. Just sit down and watch it. So this morning I was okay, it's time. I made my little bulldog. I don't know how you say the name of it, but it's really popular ramen brand. And I made a whole batch, and then I was eating it, and I was let's go. One episode. Girl, are you kidding me? I've been waiting, and you're gonna punish me by giving me one episode a week? And already this morning, or last night, I was on TikTok going to sleep, and I kept seeing already spoilers for it, Helena or whatever, the straw and holding a baby, and I was I can't look. So I literally started going through YouTube ASMR instead, because I just could not watch that. I couldn't get it spoiled for me. I've been obsessed with another series lately. Not the whole series, just 2 characters' love story. And that is My Little Pony, Applejack's parents' love story. I am obsessed with their love story. It's forbidden love, and then they like finally rebel against their parents and they fall in love and they get married, but then they fucking die. They die in a fire, in a barn fire. But then they have 3 kids and then whatever. So all we know is like Applejack, and then it's like flashbacks and it tells a story. Girl, that made me cry. That made me cry. It's so cute. And then when they were little, they were so cute trying to play together. And then the parents were like, no. And then they go, secretly like at a festival, they like go off together, and then they're like telling each other jokes, and she's like, hee. And she's gorgeous with her little curly ginger hair, and then he's like, you know, really hot, sexy. Okay, he's not hot, sexy, but like, you get it. He's like an attractive horse. You know, you get it, like Spirit. The horse from Spirit. He's sexy. I swear, if any of my neighbors are hearing me talk about this, it's literally the end of me. Actually, I don't give a fuck. I never see them, ever. Like, I literally hide out in my little room, and I just pretend I don't know anything about the world. I'm just mysterious like that. I love chocolate. Oh my god. It's the best. Yeah, I'm obsessed with them. I got a little something to tell y'all. So, you know who he kind of looks like? Oh, and Teague. I'm over him, guys. I'm over him. Like, it's no big deal. Is this picture still up on my pot? Yes, it is. My dad asked me about it today, and he was like, who's that? And I'm like, I wanted to say that is my future husband, but I couldn't. So I said, oh, he's an actor. And it was like a funny thing that I said on my podcast. And he said, oh, okay. I feel like this is a perfect like place to be like, you know, like a cigarette or something. I feel like I would look really fucking cool right now like this. With a ciggaroonie. Do I put my grippers next to my food every time I eat? You bet your ass I do. Ooh. I get chocolate on my white socks. Disgusting. Have you guys seen those like AI things that have been going around where it's like going back in time and preventing vines from happening or something, and it's just like the person like, damn Daniel, and then like goes up and then he like starts walking away. It's the scariest fucking thing ever. I was sitting on the toilet and I just saw one. I don't remember which one it was. Picture of my ex on my screen. R.I.P. It was the one where the guy's like, who just got a free taco, and then he like starts, there's just this person that appears out of nowhere and he just starts like walking up to him or like walking away or something. I immediately went, ew. Like out of disgust, because it was so freak weirdo behavior. I immediately had to scream for my brother to come over so he can like open his TikToks, because he never opens my fucking TikToks when I send him stuff. Men these days are just not good TikTok watchers. It's bad. This episode is fucking boring. I'm gonna say that for all of them, because I'm not in the energy to be podcasting right now, but I need to, because I have 2 more days off work, so I need to get this out. And it takes me for fucking ever to edit these. Like, realistically, I had to switch up my editing software because my school stopped, they restricted my subscription for not being in a class. Just because it's like summertime. Not that I like did anything crazy on them, but I think they might be able to see like what I'm editing. If that's the case, I'm really embarrassed, and I'm really sorry if they're watching this. I think I'm going to start posting more on my TikTok, like long videos on TikTok, because I really enjoyed doing the one I did about like making a spicy tuna thing in my kitchen, like at 1 and 2 in the morning or something. It was like really, I don't know, it was like therapeutic to just go on my phone and edit something and then put it out like that same night. Like, I really enjoyed that for some reason. Call me crazy, but I love a good editing sesh. Not when it's long form. Long form like this is so fucking tiring. Like, it's really, really tiring, and overall, like, really creativity tiring. Like, you have to be creative on, like, because I just, like, switched up my thumbnails to be a little more cohesive with each other, because fuck. I dropped my camera. Did I break it? Why is it like that? I'm actually gonna cry.